I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in May, and I took it really good. I knew I wasn't going to give up. I knew I was going to fight, but I didn't realize that the chemo could give me blood clots. In mid-July, I went to the Royal Jubilee Hospital with a bad blood clot, and I was getting more anxious and more anxious because by that time my leg was getting so sore.
One of our patients was Lulu, and when you have that size of blood clot, it's quite scary and quite serious. So she needed to come to HAU to have a very specific type of medication be administered and to have her leg monitored and the clot monitored quite frequently. So that's why Lulu came to us, was for a lot of closer monitoring and for the specific drug that we could give on our unit. The high acuity unit, otherwise known as HAU, is a unit that is for patients that require a little bit extra monitoring, but they don't need the full complement of the ICU resources.
They took me in there, and it was totally modern. It was all brand new, all the machinery, and every nurse was so friendly. Like, they washed me, they combed my hair, and which I never experienced in a hospital before, so it was excellent.
If we weren't able to provide that monitoring, that intervention, worst case scenario, she might have lost her leg, but thankfully we were able to take care of her and make sure that didn't happen. The drug was successful at busting up the clot, and her leg didn't need any more acute intervention, so we got rid of the clot and she was able to go home.
Well, I thank all the donors for making that unit possible, because if it hadn't been there, I don't know where I would have went and how I would have gotten better, but you couldn't ask for more. I would give it a 10 out of 10.
We're deeply grateful to share Lulu's powerful story with you today. It's just one of the over 400 patient journeys you've impacted since the interim high acuity unit opened last October, something that only was possible because of your support to the It's Critical campaign. Your gifts, large and small, are changing lives at Royal Jubilee Hospital every day. As we approach the building of the permanent unit, we share our gratitude for the impact you've made for patients today, and for the legacy you've created for future generations of Vancouver Islanders. When many saw dark last year, your generosity brought light. And as we move forward into extraordinary times, knowing the stress that COVID-19 continues to place on healthcare, we will remain grateful for your support. Together, we will continue to transform healthcare on Vancouver Island.